Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Jimenez and I'm part of the Netsocs team. I'm here to invite you to learn about DAWA and Nexus cooperation through their DoLynk platform. I want to thank DAWA team for this great invitation and opportunity to be part of the DoLynk Developer Day. Welcome to the world of the technologies, convergence, and automation.
I want you to imagine a symphony orchestra. What happens if the violinist plays one piece, the pianist another, and the conductor? Well, there's no conductor. We get noise, chaos. That noise is exactly what's happening today in our cities, our factories, and our buildings. We have thousands of instruments, cameras, sensors, alarm systems, but they don't speak to each other. DAWA and Netsocs don't just offer you instruments, we also bring the conductor who makes them play together. Our mission is simple: help you move from managing chaos to orchestrating the convergence of your security and operations. Everyone talks about efficiency, but true efficiency isn't just doing the work. That's the old paradigm. The new efficiency is balance. Speed, quality, and cost. You don't have to sacrifice one to get the others. With DoLynk and Netsocs, you can have all three. Deploy fast, operate simply, and reduce operating expense. Today we'll cover 5 concrete points: the challenge we all face, the partnership between DAWA and Netsocs, the joint solution, real use cases for smart city and industry 4.0, and the future toward a truly autonomous ecosystem. What do we all want? Predictable operations. Systems that just work, faster, smarter decisions, greater profitability and scale. What's blocking us? Technological friction. Too many systems, too many vendors. Too many platforms, each speaks its own language. None talk to each other. This is where DAWA and Netsocs change the game. It's not about separating security from business. It's about using security to drive business outcomes. How do we do it? Deploy in days, not months. Create no-code automations, no expensive integrations required. Most importantly, we move from alerts to intelligent actions. Why does this partnership work? Because it pairs DAWA's hardware, reliable, scalable, field-proven, with Netsocs' orchestration layer, which connects, understands, and automates. Proven experience across verticals, an intuitive low-code platform. Vendor-agnostic integration. If you already have systems, Netsocs connects them. Before, we had silos everywhere. The camera didn't talk to the alarm. The intercom didn't know what the access control system did. Decisions arrived too late. With DoLynk plus Netsocs, everything changes. We create a single unified layer that simplifies and automates. A single pane of glass where cameras, sensors, and systems think and act together. The result: less friction, more simplicity, real-time decisions. Let's go real world. A smart city. The challenge: systems work in isolation. Traffic cameras, emergency centers, and IoT sensors don't communicate. Response to incidents is slow. Our solution: DoLynk centralizes DAWA device streams and events. Netsocs connects those streams to external platforms, social media, 911, environmental sensors. If a citizen reports an incident on Twitter, Netsocs triggers the protocol, shows the cameras for that sector, and alerts field teams automatically. Result: up to 30% faster incident response. Coordinated action across public safety, traffic, and emergency response. Safer, more connected citizens. Now imagine the modern factory. The challenge: unplanned downtime costs thousands per minute. Alerts arrive when the problem has already happened. Our solution: DoLynk integrates DAWA cameras with PLCs and SCADA. Netsocs connects that operational layer with ERP and MES. Video analytics combined with LiDAR and IoT sensors detect risks before they cause stoppages. Result: predictive maintenance. Full traceability of people, materials, and processes, less downtime, higher throughput. The challenge: high risk of theft, intrusions, and regulatory noncompliance. Our solution: cameras, radars, and access control share intelligence. Netsocs correlates events. If an unauthorized person enters, the system cross-checks video, access logs, and radar, locks down zones, and produces an automatic report. Result: true perimeter security, complete operational traceability, immediate evidence and audit trails.
Now, let's see some demonstration videos to have a better understanding of the integration of Netsocs and DAWA through DoLynk platform.
Smart City. Watch closely at what's happening here. What you're seeing is our platform, Netsocs, acting as the command and control brain. Look, we've just received a medical emergency alert. That alert didn't come from a server. It came straight from the field, from a DAWA camera inside an ambulance. Now this is where the magic happens. We didn't have to build a complex, custom integration for that specific camera. DAWA now uses the DoLynk Developer platform, which works like a universal translator. They connect their hardware, the camera, to DoLynk, and DoLynk gives us, Netsocs, the single, clean API to pull that data. The moment Netsocs receives the alert from DoLynk, our automation engine takes over and does three things at once. First, it requests the ambulance's live video from DoLynk. That's why you can see the paramedic. Second, it connects to the traffic light controller API, which, as you can see, isn't even DAWA, and commands a green light. Third, it brings up the fixed intersection camera so the operator can verify the crossing. In short, DoLynk is the bridge that delivers DAWA's hardware data. Netsocs is the intelligence that uses that data to orchestrate an automated response with any other technology. Industry 4.0. You're looking at the Netsocs platform with a live map of the plant. Everything is calm, and boom. PPE violation. A DAWA AI camera detects that an employee isn't wearing a hard hat. Now the critical question: how does Netsocs know this? And, more importantly, how is it going to act on the DAWA devices? This is where DoLynk Developer becomes the absolute star. In the pre-DoLynk world, we would have had to build a custom, complex integration for that specific AI camera, but look at what happens now. First, the DAWA camera sends its event PPE violation not to us, but to the DoLynk platform. Then, Netsocs is subscribed to the DoLynk Developer API. The instant DoLynk receives the event, it forwards it to us. That's the trigger. From there, the power of Netsocs as the orchestrator is unleashed, using DoLynk as its bridge to DAWA hardware. Look at the admin log. Audio playback. Our workflow says, notify the employee. Netsocs doesn't know how to speak directly to a DAWA speaker, but DoLynk does. We simply make an API call to DoLynk and tell it, DoLynk, play the warning audio on speaker 5. DoLynk handles the communication with the hardware. Emergency stop, and here's the orchestration magic. The alert we receive from DoLynk is used to trigger an action in a system that isn't DAWA, the machine controller. Netsocs communicates directly with that machine's API and stops it. What you see at the end is our automation brain. It's the visual proof. The event from the DAWA camera becomes the trigger that allows us to orchestrate a multi-system response, speak through the DoHua speaker and stop the machine. What you see at the end is our automation brain. It's the visual proof. The event from the DoHua camera becomes the trigger that allows us to orchestrate a multi-system response, speak through the DoHua speaker and stop the machine. So, in summary, DoLynk Developer is the key that provides standardized, simple access to DAWA's hardware ecosystem. Netsocs takes that key, opens the door, and combines that data with every other technology in the facility. Beyond security, we connect to that single DoLynk API. The instant we receive an event, whether it's a LiDAR zone crossing, a medical emergency, or an access denied, our automation engine takes control. And that's where the magic happens. Taking control isn't just showing an alert. Thanks to this data fusion, for the first time we can provide full traceability. We can follow a person or vehicle across the whole site, from a LiDAR sensor to a facial recognition camera to an LPR reader, seeing it all as a single moving entity. Identify profiles. We no longer see just a dot on the map. By correlating DoLynk data like a face or a plate with the ERP, we instantly know the profile. This is an employee, this is a supplier, this is a visitor with an appointment. Once we know who it is and where they are, we can automate operations. If the LiDAR detects an employee in a restricted area, we consult the ERP to check whether their work order authorizes them to be there. If the facial analytics identifies a visitor, we can automatically grant access at the access control and notify the ERP that their appointment has started. And as shown, if a supplier violates a rule, we can stop machinery in that zone. In summary, this integration enables true digital transformation. DoLynk Developer breaks hardware silos, and Netsocs is the platform that uses those free data streams to deliver full traceability, profile identification, and automated multi-system responses across all business systems. What you've seen is only the beginning. Today, Dahua and Netsocs provide robust APIs, connectors, and low-code automation. In the next 6 months, we will release industry-specific packages and executive reporting. In 1 year, we will extend integrations to 3D LiDAR fusion, advanced biometrics, and a marketplace of connectors. The era of technological noise is over. The world doesn't need more disconnected tools, it needs harmony, timing, and purpose. When technology is orchestrated, cities are safer, industries are more efficient, and people are better protected. Dahua and Netsocs invite you to orchestrate your future. Thank you.
Thank you for joining me in this journey. I will be glad to connect with you anytime soon. Have a great day. Bye.